This recap was sponsored by BCO Apparel. I battle, you battle, we battle, life's a battle. BCO Apparel.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. We're not stopping until everybody stops talking, for real. This battle is way too important and expensive to fucking talk through. If you have some unimportant conversation, go the fuck outside.
Yeah! You ready? Go!
Good. Cool.
1, 2, 3! Hey, yo, King of the Dot, picture ready, we can melt this. We here live, Massacre 2, Boston. Make some motherfucking noise!
Chin strap, my balls on your chin strap. My dick is your mouth, God, don't you find it, baby? Kick back, sorry, couldn't hear you for the lip smacking sound. You filleting my genitalia. Herpes, not herpes, I've been debating whether or not to tell you. It's a rocky road and it's a bumpy ride. I promise I only need a place to smoke, so let me come inside, baby. Now, baby, sorry, we can't have no babies. Better tie your fallopian tubes like your shoes later.
It was May 14th, 2016. The first day off in 2 weeks. I was finally free from pushing petitions and pissing off the ultra-liberal cat ladies of Berkeley. Free from the depressing revelation that some of these granola-munching hoes are just as infuriating as Trump supporters. As the painful memories of being embroiled in Bay Area bureaucracy waned, I found myself looking forward to the latest in hard-hitting poetry conventions. King of the Dot was calling me once again, this time to Cambridge, Massachusetts. The event? Massacre 2. The main events? Hollow the Dawn, Pat Stay, Rematch, and Iron Solomon vs. B-Magic. The remaining matches on the star-studded card could have easily been main events in their own right, further cementing promoter Nakaya Osborne as one of battle rap's patron saints. To witness these monumental clashes firsthand, the powers that be hastened my arrival in a move of unprecedented graciousness. With the exception of the butler from Scary Movie spilling drinks on me, the flight went smoothly. Perhaps it was cosmic casuality, the result of an increased concentration of battle rappers in one state. Whatever the case, it wasn't long before I ran into a familiar face.
It made me check my shit. It's so frustrating. I bought a bag perfectly to fit in the little fucking thing. The American Airlines cunt felt like she had a fucking twig stuck in her or something, so she wanted to take it out on me. Fucking terrible.
I hadn't communicated with my intended +1, former label mate K the Eye. Immediately upon landing, it became apparent that a Grim Image Records reunion was an unlikely festivity. For now, it was time to regroup at the Comfort Inn in historic Revere, Massachusetts. This small town adjacent to Boston had it all: food, culture, and nightlife. And now, it was playing host to yet another pop-up battle village. Hard-hitting poets from around the country had assembled in this sleepy town, greeted en masse by the one and only Nakaya Osborne.
I'm not stressed.
You should be.
I know.
Unlike many battle rap benefactors, Nakaya was unfazed by the hectic nature of the pre-show, whereas promoters such as Teddy Grizzle, Greg Sachs, and Mr. ATL had fallen prey to the sheer stress of running an event. It would be hard to claim Nakaya's blood pressure or resting heart rate changed at all during the course of his organizational tenure. Nakaya wasn't scared of the culture. Nakaya smiled at the culture. The culture smiled back. Just like any sane man, the only thing on the minds of the newly arrived cast and crew was the world-renowned sort of Mexican food of the East Coast. Luckily for us, there was a phenomenal sort of Mexican restaurant built into the side of the Comfort Inn. This humble establishment became an informal watering hole for battlers, staff, and media correspondents alike. But just what was in this sort of Mexican cuisine? The standard post-meal food coma, it seemed, had been replaced with a slightly morose, maybe even morbid collective mind state. How could anyone, let alone an entire battle village, feel this way on the eve of what was most certainly the biggest battle event ever?
What's going on tomorrow, bro?
Are you filming right now?
Yeah, that's why I'm out here.
Fuck you and your fucking vlog, man. Last time you did some filthy shit.
Is anyone else gonna die tomorrow? You predicted it pretty accurate the other day.
Yeah, I know. I had a good assessment last time. All right, but go ahead, Dan. I'm gonna die.
What? Why, Danny? Why would you die, bro? No, dude. You can't go like that. Come on, at least I can pronounce your name, dude. Come on. Oh, no.
As this tide of doom and gloom continued to wash over the entire premises, the battlers began to manage their emotional pain in increasingly unconventional ways. Some, like Danny Myers, attempted to flush the poisonous sort of Mexican food out of their system with other meals. In a desperate bid to regain his trademark jovial persona, Danny surreptitiously scooped a plate of pasta from the neighboring birthday party in the lobby.
What do we got here, bro?
Chicken something.
It's like, it's fucking
Not really all that
terrible
great.
Alfredo. It's non-Italian.
Got no playback.
Fortunately, all thoughts of impending doom were washed away the next morning once the continental breakfast spread unfurled. A barrage of meats, customized waffles, and a Joe Cutter's life savings worth of succulent pastries were made available to battler guests and battler stowaways alike. After gorging ourselves on the finest of Feast Coast delicacies, it was time to board the rap shuttle and head off to the historic Middle East.
Just for your personal jokes later on.
Yeah.
Couldn't get in a van. I love that part.
Is there a room back there? That's fucking crazy. Merch. Oh, there we go.
Holy shit! Oh my god, sounds like some shit you about to say.
The Middle East is the premier Massachusetts hip-hop venue. As the hosts of the famous Super Bowl battle, the Middle East staff regarded Massacre 2 as just another show in their proud city. As Avocado began constructing the stage, however, I could feel the security guards' levels of trepidation rising. Little did they know, this was only the beginning.
So here at the Middle East, we're provided with this excellent green room. It's water bottles, coffee machines, microwaves, all the finest technology. There's a lamp in here, but clearly Jonai has the home court advantage with the falafel and hummus setup. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going down. Danny Brown's already, Danny Myers, Danny Brown. Yeah, I'm high, man.
Even with the venue inaccessible to the public for another hour, it was hard not to bump into battle rap celebrities. Pioneers such as Battle Rap's Chris and Minnesota Luke were already milling about, schmoozing and gathering content for their respective YouTube channels. As time passed, other legends such as Rap Grid's D-Rect and street star Norbs graced the room with their presence.
What's going on? Who's Slim Jim is that, bro?
Oh, I don't know. It's right now. Oh! You can't even eat sausage. You can't even eat sausage around these East Coast motherfuckers. I opened the door for this fool. He's like, oh shit, yeah, I don't need that.
After exchanging pleasantries and circling the venue roughly 20 times, it was finally time to kick this fiasco off. XL versus Shoddy P set the gears in motion, followed closely by Jonai versus Danny Myers. Despite having the bad luck of somehow always being around when the GoPro was rolling, Jonai rose above all obstacles to edge out the win over Danny. In a high-stakes gambit, Jonai called upon the power of the Old Testament God to put Danny's assertions of bar godism to the test. The gambit paid off. At a crucial moment, the god of the olden times struck down every light in the venue in a shocking show of solidarity with Jonai.
Barrel, what just happened, bro?
The battle event is over. We lost power.
What happened?
We're done. We're doing the rest of the battles in the street.
This invocation of divine presence, along with the intensely personal nature of modern rap battles, terrified and infuriated the Middle East security team, who expected a sporting freestyle rap tournament over beats.
That shit was crazy. That motherfucker was doing some voodoo in that motherfucker. He got a chicken's foot in his pocket and shit.
As the battles progressed, more and more familiar faces emerged from the woodwork, Pass versus T Moneybags became the backdrop for chance reunions. Call me crazy, call me out of my element in the East, but this event seems significantly more American than normal.
Jeffrey, what's going on, Jeffrey?
It's America, I'm American now. I brought a koozie, I'm America, to the socks, to the shoes, your boy Nice. Oh my God, I love the First Amendment. I actually love all the amendments.
God bless you.
1776 was the day my great-great-grandfather was born, on the day, July 4th. He fucking loves America. He woke up, he said, let me write some shit. I got 10 rules for you. I said, what are they? He goes, they're called commandments.
When Head Ice versus Big K popped off, I was introduced to the legendary reactions of Fiend Wolf. Even a jaded, cynical sea dog like myself couldn't help but fall in love with battle rap all over again when faced with such exuberant interjections. In between bouts of screaming himself hoarse, Fiend explained to me his plan to reinvent himself as the first truly moderate presidential candidate in the 2016 election. I pledged my delegate vote to him, paired with a mental cursing of a fucking hoe, Roberta Lang. It was then that the event took a momentary but abrupt turn for the worse. It was announced that Math versus The Source was canceled. Again.
What's going on, Pete? I'm battling tonight. Why?
Because I ducked him and then set up.
I got double ducked, 2-time everything.
Even the great peacemaker Poison Pen couldn't completely pacify the suddenly furious crowd. Instead of following the classic Ice vs. K with another classic, Bangs and DNA were trotted out to the stage directly after the bad news dropped. One of these battlers suffered greatly from this unfortunate turn of events. I'll let you guess who it was.
Bangs.
I feel bad for him, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Yeah.
this was
His biggest break, yeah.
Ammo, what happened with Bangs? He had a meltdown in the biggest battle of his career.
They forgot his soda.
You know what I'm saying? And I fuck with Bangs, but I don't know what happened. I mean, I've had meltdowns, but that was an interesting one.
I told myself I wouldn't go out for a cigarette out of respect for the two contenders. The utterly disrespectful crowd convinced me otherwise.
What's up with this crowd, look?
After the entire building thoroughly molested poor Bangs, it was time to see whether or not they were still willing to behave for the Pat versus Hollow. Fortunately, the attendees wised up and put themselves back in enjoy a classic mode.
Take off your shirt.
Once Avocado could sense the tension dissipating, he returned to his smiling, unflappable self. I don't have to tell you guys about Pat versus Hollow. It was amazing. You already know. For the beleaguered Middle East staff, they had one more terrifying task to carry out before the night ended. It was time to get 500 people up a tiny staircase without the staircase collapsing under the weight of the aforementioned hard-hitting poetry enthusiasts. In a show of top-tier professionalism, not only did every crowd member get out safely, but Joe and I managed to stay calm enough not to strangle me after he ended up in my voyeuristic camera shot for the 20th time.
Hey, Phil, let me get a any final thoughts tonight, bro?
Yeah, I had fun.
How much fun, dude?
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's fucking 30.
30?
Yeah, I'm just tired. My legs are gone, as you can see.
You're gone. Well, that's what happens when you stand around for 12 hours on
Watching man poems.
Hard-hitting poetry.
Competitive. It was very competitive poetry.
Breathing in the crisp night air, it was time for reflection. Did I say time for reflection? I meant time to piss off every employee at the Comfort Inn with 100 battlers lamping in the lobby until 3 a.m. Every battle media outlet was giving out interviews at the top of their lungs inside. Direct was still fucking rapping outside. And all 40 members of Team Homie were busy saturating the entire premises with blunt smoke. I tried to patch up an earlier run-in with Organic by getting a serious interview, but my phone fucked up, and all I got was 12 seconds of Trav extolling the virtues of Pop-Tarts.
But obscure enough that both of them wanted to do it, and it was kind of what the request, and we've seen the best come out of them, you know? Shouts to Pop-Tarts, though.
Dude, for real, toasted.
I'm serious. That's really what happened, and I'm sorry. I woke up. It was time to return to the lobby for another round of nostalgic danishes. Only the indestructible Danny Myers had survived to obtain sustenance. Being that we were both wearing the same BCO apparel hoodie, I decided that it was only right to get his closing thoughts on the weekend.
I thought it was very dope. One of the best events I've ever been to. One of the best ones I've ever been to. Ever. Man, shout out to Micaiah and Organic, the whole staff. And this was amazing.
Of course, the lobby eventually filled back up.
This is my room now. Tell my flight leaves.
D-Rec took great joy in annihilating KOTD staff member Willie B.
Battlers on the menu.
I said, you gay. You went to a gay college called Menu.
Those gay jokes were really good in 1992.
1992 doesn't match up the syllables perfectly to rhyme with menu, so you a novice, nigga. You a tarnished, nigga. I fucked your girl from the back with a harness, nigga. Guess what? Bring that hero back at me. I said, you got back at me.
B-Magic and Jonai began watching the pay-per-view of the previous night. Soon, the lobby looked the same as it did at midnight, this time without the stone-cold glare of the Gus Fring-looking hotel manager to keep us in line. One by one, the battlers hopped on their respective airport shuttles until it was finally time to go. After a quick stop in Boston to say hi to fellow Proper Knocks artists DMLH and the Sex Bots, who were in the middle of a world tour, I slid into Logan International and boarded my flight back to the Bay. Was it just me, or was that the best battle ever? So much happened in so little time, so much hard-hitting poetry in such a short span. Only God knows when such a monumental night will once again occur, and he probably won't let anyone know unless Jonai is battling. And being that I probably creeped Jonai out too much for him to ever be within 1,000 feet of me again, I would probably miss this next GOAT event. Oh well, such is life. On the off chance I do, I shall conclude by saying till next time, this is Everybody Knows coming at you with only the finest in awkward battle rap interactions, courtesy of WOTDOGLIKEGO.
Oh, hey, Farrell. What's up?
You got a bogey?
Yeah, I do.
I lost my pack somewhere.
Someplace. You got a lighter?
Take it easy. Nope.
Damn.
Apparently I've lost it all.
Yo, yeah.